If you look across our customer base, we have utilities at multiple places in their AMI journey. And so there are those who have, not moved to AMI yet. There are those who have much older systems that are fully depreciated and they're looking at full system replacements. But we also have a large percentage of our customer base that have AMI deployments that are in the mid portion of their depreciation or useful life. And the big question is, with distributed intelligence, which has now emerged on the scene and all of the benefits that it generates, how can those customers take advantage of the benefits of distributed intelligence where they're not in a position to simply just rip out their existing AMI investments and replace them with something new? And so a lot of the migration strategy and the migration planning is around what path works best for a given customer, depending on where they are, to migrate again to those benefits of distributed intelligence. There are a number of areas of benefit within the utility for distributed intelligence, ranging from consumer applications, so applications that provide services, disaggregation and energy management services and other informational services to consumers, as well as multiple grid management applications that in real-time operations of the distribution grid, and as well with integration of distributed energy resources. A lot of a given utility's migration strategy and plan will be based on which of those use cases are driving their desire to implement that technology. As we work with a given utility, they're going to be driven by typically some combination of those use cases, but typically some of them are going to be more dominant. And so the migration exercise is really identify the use cases, identify the plan, and that will really drive whether you're doing a point solution, whether you're doing a more accelerated roll, or whether you're doing saturations of entire areas with distributed intelligence. But the whole point here is that while your existing AMI infrastructure is still operating as it would, just over time increasing that capability by deploying this new technology. There are four options. There's the point solution, where you have you're simply replacing individual meters as needed, and that's again dominantly consumer-facing applications. There's a broad overview solution where you're just putting devices at a few points on the distribution grid to get the advantages across the grid. There's the model where you're monitoring at every transformer with a single meter at every transformer, and then the fourth model where you're saturating an entire transformer and getting the advantage of use cases that operate behind the transformer. Throughout all of these migration plans, one of the key advantages is that it is the same head-end infrastructure. It is all of the same back office integration in place. You're not operating two completely independent systems here. This allows your normal business processes that don't require those specialized and advanced capabilities. Those all can remain uniform across meters that are existing and meters that have the new DI capability, where at the same time you're getting those DI capabilities where they're needed, all within the same back office infrastructure. And the advantage of all of this, of course, is that no matter where you are in your AMI journey, this gives you the option of deploying and taking advantage of those distributed intelligence benefits long before the entire AMI asset is deployed and ready for replacement.